So the first story I want to talk about today is Snuffy, who had a brand new model for Easter, and as you can see, it is very lewd. However, unsurprisingly, having a lewd VTuber model on Twitch did get her temporarily banned. To which she responded with, "Post hips to scare Twitch." But after a day, she did get unbanned from solitary confinement and she is back to streaming. It is continuously frustrating that IRL female streamers can get away with streaming in a bikini, but VTubers can't have equally lewd models without getting banned. The hypocrisy drives me nuts here. But that's just Twitch being Twitch. And at least it was only a one-day ban. And I do want to make it clear, I don't actually hate the hot tubs and pools category on Twitch. I don't actually hate the pools and hot tubs category because the pools and hot tubs category, for whatever reason, also has otters playing in water and being groomed. And that's the most adorable shit I've ever seen in my life. Please keep this category up, if for no other reason than for more otters. Maximize the amount of adorable otters in the world, please. As many of you are already aware, Opera GX is releasing a new VTuber, and they received over 4,500 applications. So they've decided to go ahead and release the terms of service of your contract with Opera GX. So they clarify that for donations, they're gonna go for a 50-50 split. They explain that they are not doing this as just a generic marketing stunt to cash in on VTubers, and that this is a genuine passion project. They clarify that aside from using Opera GX, we will not force Aura to further promote Opera GX in any way. This is not a marketing feature show. The streams will be focused on a variety of games and other fun activities. They also clarify that it is your choice to be Aura, and we won't force you into a contract that you aren't comfortable with. The starting contract is limited to 1 year only. They do, however, clarify that you will have to halt your other VTuber activities. If you're gonna be Aura, you need to focus on being Aura. They did get into some hot water because they put a 30-year age cap on applications, and they have since removed that cap and now only require you to be the age of 18. Their auditions will still be open until April 19th, so feel free to apply if this sounds interesting to you. So the next story that I want to talk about is some drama with Hex Haywire. So there's this post that's been circulating around saying, "Hearing a man say this will never sit right with me. It's the same energy as a guy being fine with his girlfriend kissing another girl because he thinks it's hot, and I'm sick and tired of the WLW relationships just not being taken seriously." And for anyone unaware, WLW is women loving women, or Yuri, or lesbian, or whatever terminology you want to use.
Oh, it's fine I gave and got a cute kisses from a cute girl that wasn't you last night. That's fine, that's fine. Women are a different story. Women suffer enough. You can get cute kisses from a girl. That's really adorable. But other men, no. We have to talk about that. We must talk about that.
Now, there are a lot of quote retweets that are unhappy about this, but it is always mildly amusing to see people who just don't know what VTubers are going, "Why is this stiff as fuck?" It's a PNG asset. It doesn't move. It's always funny when the people who are the angriest about VTubers don't understand anything about VTubers. I just think that's kind of funny. Now, there have been a lot of very angry hot takes such as, "He fills me with indescribable rage. I have never hated anybody like I hate Hex, lol. I will be throwing a party whenever he graduates. He tries to be Vox, is actually a Walmart version. Streamlabs depression venting fiasco, just get rid of him already." So yeah, it goes without saying, a lot of people are angry with Hex in general, but also this specific clip. Now, someone did post a clip of him addressing these situations, so let's take a listen to that right now.
But I wanted to talk about a post that I saw on Twitter. And I want to talk about what I said during the Yandere stream. I think that it's important to take accountability, and I have to be honest, when I saw the clip that was circulating, I was really confused because it's something I've heard before multiple times, and so it came off to me as something somewhat normalized, and my brain was being very stupid, and I am pretty fucking stupid. Like, I looked into the topic myself, and I read about it, and I understand why. I understand now why nonchalant comments like that sometimes that we've all heard can be hurtful. And I'm sorry for perpetuating, you know, possibly detrimental archetypes like that unknowingly. I know this is a bit of a 180. I'm so sorry, everybody. But now I understand basically why I shouldn't say some of these things, and I'll try to do so more in the future. You know, I figure that this is something I wanted to bring up because it's something close to me as well. I want this community to basically be as solid as it can be, and I want to be able to take accountability for some of the things that I feel like I should take accountability for. And sometimes I do get too much into a role, but that doesn't excuse some of the things that I say, and I am sorry if I offended anybody, and I wanted to take accountability for that.
Look, I understand why people do and should call out people who are perpetuating toxic archetypes in relationships. I definitely understand why that makes people angry, and that part I am not surprised by. But there is one element to this that does very much annoy me, and that's the simple fact that what he's doing is toxic boyfriend experience ASMR. And this is not unique to Hex. This is not new, and it is in fact very popular. Look, you can like or dislike any content you want, but toxic boyfriend and abusive boyfriend ASMR is very popular. Like I said, you don't have to like it, but I think it's weird to single out him and only him when this is such a common and popular type of content. And I also find it kind of exhausting how every time a female VTuber does some NSFW or girlfriend experience content, everybody celebrates it like it's the second coming of Christ. But the nanosecond a male VTuber makes NSFW content or does boyfriend experience, everybody treats them like they're the most toxic insect on the platform. And the hypocrisy there is what frustrates me more than anything. The next thing I'd like to talk about is Mori Calliope saying that she is actually not going to be taking a 1-month break as she previously planned, and instead she's simply going to be limiting the number of streams that she makes throughout the month so she can still put out content while still also giving her a much needed mental health break. She's got some secret projects that are out of this world, and her itch to create is so strong she can't fight back. I'm very happy that she's being open and honest with her community about her schedule and what she's up to. Communication is always appreciated in the VTuber community. The fans want to know what you're up to and why. So the next story that I would like to talk about is a story about Gawr Gura's community and the fact that she has not been streaming as often as people would like, and she hasn't really given an explanation for why she has not been streaming as frequently as she used to. So let's go over some screenshot of YouTube comments, let's talk about the discussion, and we'll go from there. So in Gura's pre-chat, there were a lot of comments like this. Gura, explain. The people who have supported you for nearly 3 years deserve to know what's going on. Communicate, Gura. Oh wow, look who's finally streaming, Lamau. I guess she needs money. If Gura has any issues that prevent her from streaming, she could just tweet about it and inform us. It takes literally seconds. And these comments have gotten a lot of backlash from other people in the VTuber community, such as Gator, who says, the amount of people demanding Gura to answer them about her not streaming in pre-chat that she fucking owes them is fucking pathetic. Check yourself in the mirror and ask yourself why you're dependent of an anime girl this much, where you think you can start making demands of them. News VTuber Kyo chiming in saying, why do these people think they're entitled to an explanation on why she hasn't been streaming? There could be tons of reasons why she hasn't, and if this is the chat she comes back to every time she steps away, I don't blame her for not streaming. A lot of people not appreciating this take, such as this person saying, why do random drama tubers always think they should speak for the community? You don't blame Gura? It's not like you even watch her. To which he responded, I've been open about Gura being my favorite member of Hollow EN. I actively watch her as much as I can. I'm not speaking for the community, I'm stating facts that any of you complaining about a human who is having medical issues, not live streaming for you, is dumb and shows how horrible you are as people. Even if I didn't watch Gura, that shouldn't matter, and don't complain just because you aren't getting streams that don't cost any money. If you're a member or throwing money at her, that's your choice. You're not entitled to her attention or her streams. I do want to chime in here for just a moment. Kyo is 100% correct when he says that Gura doesn't owe you streams and doesn't owe you an explanation. She's got her own life going on. I'm sure whatever she's going on completely warrants her behavior. I highly doubt she would be doing any of this maliciously. However, it's very hard for me to come down harshly on the fans who are demanding an explanation. And while he is correct that the content she provides is free, I know a lot of people are paying for memberships, and when you're paying for a membership and you're not getting content, Gura is also not entitled for them to keep renewing their membership. So I wouldn't be terribly surprised if she saw a sudden drop in memberships just because she is consistently not streaming and not communicating. And even myself, I still would like to know what's going on. Not because I feel entitled to know, but just because I'm honestly kind of concerned. If there is a genuine health issue going on and we don't know what's going on, and she ends up graduating because she's not physically able to stream anymore, that's not something I would want to be blindsided by. And if because she's not able to keep up with the stream frequency as laid out in her contract and she ends up graduating because of that, that would also really suck to get blindsided by. I'm not angry, I'm just concerned, and I'm not surprised why people are upset because of that. Gura has been a content creator that I have enjoyed for the past 3 years, and all I would like is for her to continue streaming for 3 more years. Whatever is going on in her life, I genuinely hope it improves. In the unlikely event that Gura watches this video, I genuinely hope you feel better soon. And I would miss you if you were gone.
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk. You're gonna miss me by my talk, though. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Wow. Da 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 da.